Hey, how's it going? My name is Chris. I'm going to talk to you about my top 10 albums of 2024. I try not to yap too much and tell you the whole backstory of how I came up with this video and what my thought process was. Not going to bore you with all that. So we're just going to go ahead and start off with number 10, Burning Desire by Mike. This album came out in 2023, if I'm not mistaken, and it's really good. I know Mike came out with another project in 2024, but I have not checked that one out, so I cannot speak on it. But Burn Desire is pretty good. It's like, he's in that same realm as Earl and the monotone rappers that just rap over like an Alchemist beat. That's kind of their wheelhouse, and that's right up my alley. So Burning Desire from 2023 and like 2024 list. Okay, so let's get into the real ones. Number 9, I got Brat by Charli XCX. Brat is a fun album that is mostly catered to dance and club and pop music, and she just does a really good job. Now, there are better pop albums on here, in my opinion, but it is what it is. Charli XCX had a big year, so let's give her props for props is due. Number 8, I'm gonna go with Dark Times by Vince Staples. Dark Times was a really easy listen. I know Vince has consistently became one of my favorite artists over the past couple years. Every time he drops something, it's usually really good, and he has great social commentary on different things, so I like it. Now, I do prefer his projects like Remote Apart Broke My Heart or Big Fish Theory, but Dark Times is up there too. Number 7, I'm gonna go with Blue Whip. Schoolboy, going with Vince, they put Crips back on the map, and the West Coast kind of had their revival with amongst all the other things going on too. But Blue Lips has a lot of great features. Schoolboy is really rapping, and just really good listen. Number 6, I got Still Praying by Westside Gunn. This is like a couple of installments of the Pray for Paris motif. This is just Westside being Westside. So if you love the coke rap, wrestling, high fashion references that go over your head because you've never been in that lifestyle, then this is it for you. Number 5, let's go with the Imaginal Disc. This one kind of came out of left field. If I'm not mistaken, either I saw this online or it's like an Anthony Fantetto review. And Imaginal Disc by Magnaline, I think. They put together a pop project that sounds really fun too. Like just great background noise, and like you're not gonna turn it off. Not really any bad tracks, and there's some really standout tracks too. The musical progression is very varied, so there's always something new around the corner. Number 4, I'm gonna go with Can We Please Have Fun by Kings of Leon. If you know anything about me, Kings of Leon has been one of my favorite bands ever since like 8th grade, and I'm always there for whenever they drop a new project. Now, does this one have a few shortcomings? Yes. Yes, it does. Did someone point out that the drumming is very mid and kind of weak on this album? Yes. The bass playing is awesome. Great bass playing. And they kind of do their signature sound. Has southern roots. They have a guitar solo and no defensive song. And it's typically kind of high energy or super soulful. So for number 3, I'm going to go with GNX by Kendrick Lamar. Kendrick has had an amazing year in 2024, and 2025 is going to be hopefully even bigger for him, being that he has the Super Bowl and he has his tour coming up with SZA. So hopefully everything goes great. GNX album came out of nowhere and it has a lot of fun songs on here. Some standout tracks are Like That Girls, Reincarnated, Luther, of course. Luther's a banger. TV Off, maybe Squabble Up too. Yeah, a lot of great songs on there. GNX, it's not sure if you don't know, but it is the name of a car, the Buick Grand National Experience. I think they made like a couple hundred back in 1986 or something. Anyway, so it was a cool car back in the day. Number 2, I got I Lay My Life Down For You by JPEG Mafia. JPEG, it's kind of hard to describe what kind of music he makes. It's based in rap, but he has a lot of rock elements in it too. And this doesn't make any sense. But he has catchy songs that's accessible, but he also makes like industrial, super non-traditional rap music. And he's funny. It just sounds good, and that's really all that matters. I mean, for number 1, I'm gonna pick Chromacopia by Tyler the Creator. Okay, this is Chris from the future. I was watching this section back for my number 1 album, Chromacopia by Tyler the Creator, and I just gave some super lackluster, generic response about how I liked it and it sounded good. Anyway, this is the reason why I like this album. Of course, I'm a big Tyler fan. On this project, he is very varied. I feel like looking backward in the future, this would be like his Stevie Wonder album because there's so many fun songs and so many creative outlets too. You got joints like, you had the fun ones like Ratata or let's see, the one with Gorilla, Sexy Red, and Lil Wayne. There is the Schoolboy Q joint. He got a joint with Doechii. The closer track, I Hope You Find Your Way Home. That's an awesome song. I'm trying to memorize that at the moment too. And yeah, it's I hate to say it, but it's just a really good listen. Tyler really did this thing and had a great project. He is the biggest at the city, second after Kenny.